Hello curious people. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own code snippets, which means parts of code that you don't want to type out, like console.WriteLine here, and you can access them just by typing in a call word, in this case CW, and then double tab. And then you can add whatever specifics you want to use, but the main thing is that you don't have to type out that part of the code. It helps you with repetitive typing, and it's going to speed up your coding so much that you're going to love this, I promise. To achieve our goal, any type of text editor is fine. I just prefer Node++ because it's good. So we start with the first line in which we tell the programs that this is going to be an XML file. So therefore we are going to write $XML, and it's going to be version 1.0, and the encoding is the UTF-8, which is good because it does have all the characters that we need. Then we have to say that this is a code snippets, specifying that it will be an XMLNS. Later on I will explain this, but this is how we open this node, and you can see that each node that I'm writing is going to be indented. That's for better reading, and that's going to be a format of the code snippet is 1.0.0, and I just go back because I forgot to start it with the bracket, and within here the header of the XML file is going to be, it's going to have the title. Now here you determine what you want to give as a title, but the best is if it's a descriptive one, because later on, a year from now, you won't even know what you did here. So let's say try catch snippet, and we end the node there. You see the / title, and then on the same level you can say that the author is you, or in this case me, C#hop / author, and that's how the node ends. And then comes the description. This is good because later on you will see that the description, not this one, the other one, later on you will see that the description will appear when you want to invoke this snippet. So it's a short one-liner that helps you understand what this snippet does for you. We end the node here. Then there should be the shortcut. Now here you put exactly what key combination you want to type to invoke the snippet. So I put TC, as you can see in there. It means whenever I will type TC in my Visual Studio and then double tap the tab key, it will trigger our little snippet to be displayed. And basically that was the header part. So here comes the snippet itself, and the snippet does have to contain other nodes, such as, in our case, the code itself, and here you specify the language of the code, and this is important. Between parentheses, and it is case sensitive, so capital C, capital S for C# when you type it out. Okay, now the child node of this is going to be a very important part. This is where our actual code that we wanted to show when we invoke this try-catch snippet goes. So exclamation point, bracket, C data, bracket, and this that I type now, the try and the curly bracket and the to do, all that goes here will be written on your screen when you hit TC and double tap the tab key. So here I added to do, so that's where you want to put your code that you want to be within the try catch, and then just you catch the exception as always, and then you want your program to display that exception, that message. And basically, once you close the curly bracket, that's the end of your code. So you close it with the brackets, and this is the end of the code node. Then you have to close the snippet node. Yes, that's closed. And now the code snippet. And one more to go. You close the whole code snippets node. Now that it's ready, we are going to save it as, and this is very important, somewhere C/1, and you are going to have to give it some name that means something for you. Now, since we invoke it with TC, I'm going to call it TC snippet, and this is the important part, it's .snippet. The type of file is txt. So once it's saved, let's quickly go to Visual Studio and see if we can use it. Let's create a new project here. It should be a console application because we are using console.WriteLine, and it's going to be whatever name you want. And here it comes. Let's get rid of console.WriteLine hello world, and let's see if we import it from Tools, Code Snippet Manager. You can invoke it Ctrl-K, Ctrl-B. You import, and this is why I saved it to C/1, because that's an easily accessible thing, and that's where we import it. You want it to be in the My Code Snippets. Cool, finish. Then you hit OK and you should be ready. So if you hit TC, you see how it brings it up? And there's your description. Insert a try-catch code snippet. And you hit double tab and it does do all the typing that is painstaking and repetitive and boring. This whole thing got inserted because you said TC, or you can invoke it by snippet, insert snippet, or Ctrl-K, Ctrl-N, and from My Code Snippets, you will see the try catch. Double click and it's the same, but I just prefer to use TC and then hit the tab twice. Feel free to use any type of code that you very frequently use and you want to get rid of all the tedious typing. And please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Thank you.